I, world's greatest commandment speaker, 10 Commandments, or the Sermon on the Mount, either one, especially the first one, forwards or backwards, and the sermon forwards or backwards. Word for word, King James Version Bible. Right here, baby, you got the real thing. Right here, right in front of you, on this glorious Sabbath day, you got the real thing. Ye are the light of the world. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works, and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily, I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. By the way, folks, I have a wonderful biblical site where you need to go. It's called what? S-A-I-T-H, Seth, the Scripture.com. What saith the Scripture.com. It's a wonderful site. It's got the Holy Bible narrated by Alexander Scorby. You can click on Jehovah Jesus site. You can learn about Jehovah Jesus. You can click on the poetry site. They'll have poetry about Jesus. There's all kinds of things there. All kinds of different subsites attached to this wonderful site called What Saith the Scripture.com. You should check it out. After all, blessed are they that do his words, and whosoever shall keep the commandments, in him is the life of God perfected. 1 John chapter 2, verse 4. He who saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him. Don't have time for the Bible? Don't have time for the most important words in it, which were written by God's finger himself on Mount Sinai? So you don't think those ones are more important than the others? Well, you guessed wrong if you said no. They're they're the key to God, his commandments. Those are his laws that he uses in his kingdom. So you don't think they're important to get in his kingdom? You've got laws down here that govern things made by men, foolish men, that built their house upon the sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell. And great was the fall of it. What a calamity. And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them will be likened unto a wise man that built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house. And it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. Found yours on a rock. Good idea? Honorable idea. Maybe you should. Maybe you should found it upon a rock of the Word. One of Jesus' other names he was called the Word. I'll be adding biblical passages to this broadcast, so please pay attention. He who heareth the commandments and turneth away his ear, even his prayers shall be an abomination. You don't want to be an abomination when you're praying for God to stop shooting you through with lightning and pummeling you with stones, Judgment Day. You want him to hear you then, don't you? Well, he's not going to hear you. He's going to turn his face from you if you hadn't kept his commandments when you get there. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. Follow the bright face that disappear guy. You can't go wrong. How long does it take to say them? Not very long. Here's a quick version for you whose excuse is, I haven't the time. Oh yes you do. Since I've appeared, you do have time. No other gods, no graven image, no take name in vain, remember Sabbath day, honor father and mother, no kill, adultery, steal, lie, or covet. Oh yes you do, liars. Pants on fires, you do have time. You're wrong, you're going to be dead wrong when God gets his hands on you. Here's how long it takes. If the gods of graven images is not taking done raise after the NFL one that killed us to give covet. About 3 seconds, 63 tenths. I'm not really pushing it. You haven't got 3 seconds for God. You think God's going to have 3 seconds for you when he's pummeling you with stones and shooting you through with lightning then? After he's turned his face when you wouldn't heareth his words. You're wrong. You have chosen unwisely if you do that. Don't do it that way. Do it, follow the light. Here's the light. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is the darkness? Right? And now for the holy version of the commandments, Exodus chapter 20, verses 1 to 26. Word for word. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods for me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not put all thyself to them, thou serve them, for I the Lord thy God of the jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers of the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless, or take his name in vain. Remember this Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shall thy name endure the work, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God, and thou shalt not do any work, nor understand with the dawn. The man said unto the maid, son, the God of no stranger that hath been in thy midst. For 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in the midst, and rested the 7th day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day, and honored honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet the neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet the neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his horse, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. And all the people saw the thunderings, and the lightnings, and the noise of the trumpet, and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed and stood afar off. And they said unto Moses, Speak thou with us, and we will hear. But let not God speak with us, lest we die. And Moses said unto the people, Fear not, for God is come to prove you, and that his fear may be before your faces, that ye sin not. And the people stood afar off, and Moses drew near unto the thick darkness where God was. And the Lord said unto Moses, Thus thou shalt say unto the children of Israel, Ye have seen that I have talked with you from heaven. Ye shalt not make with me gods of silver, neither shall ye make unto you gods of gold. An altar of earth thou shalt make unto me, and shalt sacrifice thereon thy burnt offerings and thy peace offerings, thy sheep and thine oxen. In all places where I record my name, I will come unto thee, and I will bless thee. And if thou wilt make me an altar of stone, thou shalt not build it of hewn stone. For if thou lift up thy jewel upon it, thou hast polluted it. Neither shalt thou go up by steps unto mine altar, that thy nakedness be not discovered thereon. There it is.